Hey guys, Jordan here. In this video, I'm going to be answering or responding to a comment I got on a recent video, so let's get into it. All right, so today's comment comes from Jared Mechie. Thank you so much for your comment. He says, this lens is a bit dated. Okay, so this is on a review that I did for the Tamron 17 to 28 millimeter f2.8. You know, I can link to that video in the description if you haven't seen it. But anyways, he says if that lens is a bit dated at the time of this video, if you G Master 16 to 35 f2.8 is out of the budget and you want to stick with Sony, the new one, yes. In my opinion, the new power zoom that comes out, I think at the end of June, which we've pre-ordered several, we're likely going to be moving from the Zeiss f4 16 to 35 to that power zoom. Much lighter, native Sony G Master, slightly better optics. Yes, but yeah, I think, yeah, and more affordable from, you know, considering it being a G Sony lens. But anyways, he says 16 to 28, and that's, okay, Sigma also just released an f2.8 16 to 28. I don't know why they can't just widen that range. Like, you see how, you know, some of these are like 12 to 24, you got 16 to 28. What was the one that I did? 17 to 28. I like a 16 better. In this video, what I was talking about was the 17 millimeter. That's the hard line for me. I think 16 millimeters is, on a full frame camera, is as wide. So how am I gonna put it? I don't want anything less than 16 millimeters, right? So if it's a higher number than 16, it's starting to, you know, not give you too much flexibility from an ultra wide angle perspective, right? And that's what I really noticed on the Tamron. I was like, man, 17 millimeter just feels not wide enough. So 16, and when I was testing a bunch of different gear, I liked the 14 to 35 f4. What is it? The Canon lens. I think if Sony made that lens, the Canon style lens for the Sony, I really like that focal range. For real estate photography, it's almost perfect. 14 to 35. That's what I like. So anyways, I was talking about focal length. All right, I think I saw a Tamron 17 to 28. I'm not gonna go for that one because the 17 millimeter is not wide enough, in my opinion. You can get away with it. It's just not, there were some times where I would use like the 15 millimeter when it was 14 to 35, so that's ideal. Definitely no less than 16, or no ceiling or no bottom less than, or higher than 16, sorry. Too many numbers going on right now, but anyways, either way, highly competitive focal range with the new lenses. So at the end of the day, all these lenses are great. You can have a G2 or G1 or Generation 1 or older lenses. They all perform well. Obviously, the newer lenses will likely just perform a little bit better from a focus standpoint. Our issue with the Zeiss 16 to 35 f4 lens is that the focus motors have a tendency to go out, and every time we're sending those lenses to Sony, it's another $300 or $400 repair. And we have sent several of our camera or lenses to Sony. So anyways, just some thoughts on that. But yes, in my opinion, the 16 to 35 Sony is gonna be a great option for most real estate photographers. I really like the power zoom. That's gonna give you some additional options when you're out there shooting video and you're trying to, you know, you could add like a dolly zoom effect to your gimbal shots. I'm always just thinking about how we can improve our products with the different tools. This just, you know, all this is just different tools. You can get away with using a cell phone from a tool perspective and actually do pretty well, right? But at the end of the day, you know, we just want to use the best tools that we can to get what we're trying to accomplish for our customers done better, faster, more efficient. Anyways, that is it for this video. If you got value out of it, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel as I consistently put out daily real estate photography videos just like this. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one.